So what is COVID-19 doing to the real estate market? Stay tuned, we're gonna dive in and talk about how to sell a house in the COVID era. Before we get started though, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you always get updates when we put out new content. All right, so a lot of people right now are asking about what in the world is happening to real estate. And a common misconception right now is that the market has crashed. The market has not crashed. We're not Wall Street, and this isn't the 2008 recession, because right now we have a fundamentally stable real estate market. However, we have had some people pull back due to job loss or just waiting it out to see what happens with the market. Now, are there still buyers and sellers out there? Absolutely. We are selling and we are busy as all get out in the office right now, working with buyers and sellers. However, we're being smart about it. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to be smart as a home seller and how to sell your house safely in a pandemic environment where a lot of people are wary about transmitting germs and the virus. There's a couple of things that we can do. When we're selling a house, we can limit foot traffic. By using technology, we can take 3D tours of your property, of the home itself to be sold, and create that into a virtual tour. One of the tips and tricks that I've done in listings successfully is mandating that the buyer tour the home virtually before they schedule a showing. Most comply because of the environment that we're in, and people are respectful of other people's space. So by making somebody tour the home digitally, we're making sure that the home is at least a contender for that buyer. Meaning, we're reducing tire kickers. We don't want somebody coming into the home just to look at the home and spreading their germs throughout where you're living. By doing a virtual tour and adding the 3D onto it, in addition to video and really high quality photo, we're able to attract the attention and then filter out who's visiting the home. Second is the pricing. We have to do smart pricing on homes today. Because if the property is sitting on the market for too long, then it just doesn't look as appealing, and you're gonna have more people in the home over the course of the listing than you need to. If we price it for a market sale, we go slightly above what we think the market rate is, so we negotiate down and we get a market price on the home. We're not going and adding $20,000 onto it. You know, we're not adding $100,000 on because we know that that's not going to bring a realistic buyer. That's only going to bring people that are potentially interested, but they're never going to act on that because it's not priced correctly, and their realtor is going to inform them of that. So smart pricing is critical. And then putting all of the marketing together is so important. Telling the story of the house and making the house appeal to the buyer that's going to buy that house is more important now than ever. You know, we had a listing that we were working to bring it into our portfolio. The house was on the river, and the listing had nothing to do with the river. Somebody who wants to live on a river is going to want to see the river. They're going to want to read about the river. The listing had nothing to do with that. And because of that, we didn't get the listing. He ended up selling it for much less than he could have. So don't do what that person did. Make sure that your realtor, make sure that your listing and your advertisement on the property tells the story, tells the features, what you love about that house, and then convey it in a manner that somebody's gonna, it seems appealing to somebody. And one thing that we use professional copy on all of our listings. So everything that I do, everything that, you know, a lot of my top agents do, it's all professional copywritten descriptions and private remarks, because we want to make sure that the story conveys to the buyer as they're reading through and learning about the listing. Now, another thing we can do in you're in trying to sell in today's environment is we can restrict showings to managed open houses only. In a managed open house, we set up 6 feet intervals and create a line going out from the front door down the sidewalk. What we do then is we have 2 agents staffed, and during showings we make sure that all doors are open, all lights are on, and then we leave them on until the homeowner gets home so that they know that has not been touched. After a managed showing, in a managed open house, we bring in everybody in intervals of 15 minutes, so they get 15 minutes to view before we bring in the next group to view the property. And then when we're done, as agents, we go through and we spray down with sanitizer or disinfectant on all doorknobs and light switches throughout the house, so that our sellers have a little bit of a peace of mind and they're not cleaning the house after every individual showing. So there's a few ways that we use technology and we use strategy to safely show homes during the pandemic era. If you have any questions or you want to learn more about how we can sell your home in the Northwest Metro Atlanta area, call us today. Or visit our website. The link is in the description below. And of course, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified when we deliver more information to you about the real estate market and the community within the Northwest Metro area. Have a great day.